Hey, so I'm in Portland, Oregon right now, and just like walking around, I've been noticing like a lot of fruit just like hanging from trees and falling on the ground, and it's like a surprisingly large amount of it, and I'm just been kind of curious with like what is edible and what isn't, and I mean, I'm not really very well versed in foraging. Okay, I think you can go out and even if you think you know what something is, it can be just like very similar looking to something that's edible. So you gotta be really careful when you go foraging. And like, I'm not like an expert with plants or anything. This is just like something I like doing. So just like walking around and just be like, can I eat that? I don't know. So I just been kind of like looking around, taking pictures of things, seeing like what's out there, just like ask people and stuff like that. But I did see something that I did recognize, and I knew what it was because it's it's something that I researched a little bit. It's called the strawberry tree fruit. Now, the reason why I researched it a bit is because back a while back, I actually ate something called the strawberry tree fruit, but there are three different fruits called strawberry tree fruit, and all of them are because they have certain similarities to strawberries, but strawberries are they don't grow on trees. The first one I came across. I reviewed it while I was at the Miami or the Homestead Fruit and Spice Park, and they're just like little pink berries that grew on a tree, and they were called strawberry tree fruit because, well, one, the leaves of the tree look like the leaves on a strawberry bush, and also the fruit itself tastes like strawberry. But I described it in my video, it was a little bit more like strawberry milk. It was very like a milky, creamy strawberry taste. The one that I came across at the Fruit and Spice Park is one called Muntingia calabura. I might be saying that wrong. Actually, I'm probably saying that wrong. There's one that grows in Japan called Mirica rubra. Probably saying that even worse than the first one. And there's one called Arbutus Unedo. Also saying that wrong, I can guarantee it. Arbutus Unedo is the one that I came across here in Portland. It's not native here, like it's not from here, but it is a popular plant, just like for landscaping, for ornamental uses. People, I don't think, really eat it, but it is actually edible. Arbutus Unedo and the one, whatever the hell it was, that's in Japan, those I believe are both called strawberry tree fruit because the fruit itself looks like strawberries. I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, but they do. So here is an up-close shot of the strawberry tree fruit. It's pretty cool looking. It's like it looks a little bit like a lychee or like a policin, but it's like soft. It's very like squishy. Let's just like break this open. I'm not sure if you can eat the skin, but I'm not going to because it's probably not going to taste very good. It's definitely going to have like a really weird texture to it. So I'm just going to eat the inside. Very like bright orange flesh on the inside. Okay. It's not bad. It's very gritty though. It's like very like sandy taste in there. I think those might be like little seeds or something. But very gritty. The flavor is familiar taste. I'd say it's like maybe a little bit like peach or mango, but really, really muted. It's like a really muted fruit. There's like, it's kind of bland. Here, this one is like a little bit darker. Let's see if maybe that means it's matured a bit more. Still gritty, but it's a little sweeter. There's some tartness to it, but it's not like very sour. Like similar tartness that like a peach would have. It tastes like a very like bad peach. Like if you went and got like a peach that was just kind of like a gritty tasting, like not like perfectly ripened peach, like not very sweet peach, not very flavorful peach. That's what this tastes like. So they're not bad. It's just like a little underwhelming. It actually reminds me a lot of the Kusa Dogwood, which I reviewed before, and it's also something that I foraged as well. I don't know if there's something to that. They're not related fruits at all, but it tastes very similar because Kusa Dogwood, if you remember, I said also tasted like a muted peach in this, and it also was gritty. So these, I think they taste actually very similar. Let's try one that, here, I'm going to try one that's like a little bit yellow. I mean, the texture on the inside, by the way, is just like, it's just like mush. The yellow ones are actually less sour. I was kind of expecting it to be more sour because it's not like perfectly ripe, but it's actually just like maybe a little blander. It doesn't taste better, but like the sour taste is a little bit less. You know what? I'm gonna try it with the skin. I don't want to because I know it's probably just gonna be like really awful and like have awful texture, but why not? Tastes about the same. Maybe a little woodier just because of the outside bit. Certainly gonna get a little bit more fiber that way, but tastes better without the skin. Yeah, tastes the same. It's pretty pretty across the board, like just like a muted peach flavor with like a gritty texture, kind of like Kusa Dogwood. But I think Kusa Dogwood actually tasted a little bit better. I remember having like a more of like a mango peach flavor. This one is like a really bland version. Kusa Dogwood had a little bit of a stronger flavor. But really interesting and rare too. It's just really cool to me to just be walking down the street and see something that I know that I can eat and just like pick it off and like eat it. That's a very powerful thing for me. I don't know. It's cool to do that. I wish that I knew more about different plant varieties, and you know, as I keep doing these videos and learning, I'm probably going to learn a bit more. And then next time I'm in Portland, I see all this crazy fruit growing off the trees, I can be a little bit more aggressive with it. But yeah, kind of terrified that I'm gonna pick something off and eat it and die. But this one for sure is the strawberry tree fruit, and I wouldn't recommend it, you know, like going out of your way for it. But if you are in the Portland area, Seattle area, keep an eye out for it. You might be able to find it other places as well. But I've been seeing this like several times while I've been here in Portland, so certainly something to keep an eye out for. And I'm going to take another look around, see if there's anything else I recognize. Maybe I'll make a couple more foraging videos. If not, till next time. Thanks.